Happy Friday! So in Vanderbilt, I want to tell you about a lesson that I learned from a pair of doves. So there's this pair of doves nesting in a small tree in our backyard. They've made their nest quite low in the tree. So whenever I pass the tree, I can see one of them sitting in the nest, and there's always one sitting in the nest, no matter the conditions, even snowy conditions like we had a couple days ago. So, I'll stop and consider these birds, and I think to myself, sometimes out loud even, these birds don't know what's going on in the world right now. Their whole world is sitting on this nest and then finding food for each other. They really don't have much to worry about. That reminded me of something Jesus said in Luke 12. I'll start from verse 24. Consider the ravens, or in this case the doves. They neither sow nor reap. They have neither storehouses nor barns, and yet God feeds them. Of how much more value are you than the birds? And which of you, by being anxious, can add a single hour to his life? If then you are not able to do as small a thing as that, why are you anxious about the rest? Skipping ahead a couple verses, Jesus continues, Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Sell your possessions and give to the needy. This is a very important reminder. In circumstances where things are changing, it can be easy to worry. But God says there's no need for you to be anxious. He's not telling us, thou shalt not worry. It's okay, even normal to worry, especially in uncertain times. But God doesn't want your worry to become a burden to you. Instead, He gives us a way of managing our fears. As Peter writes in one of my favorite verses, cast all your anxieties on Him, for He cares for you. God will gladly take on your worries. Why? Because He loves you. Look at the birds, Jesus said. God takes care of them. How much more does He care about you? So HD, fear not. Your Father cares about you. When you have worries or stresses, lift them up to God, no matter how big or little. However, don't imitate the doves. They don't give any thought to their neighbor. God doesn't take on our anxieties so that we can relax without a care in the world. He lifts our burdens so that we can give back by serving others. Let's finish with a word of prayer. Father, it can be hard not to worry, especially in these circumstances. Yet we know that you love us. You take care of us. You walk alongside of us. Thank you for lifting off the burden of worry from us. Help us to give back to you by loving our neighbors, by serving you. Keep us safe in these trying times. Lead us beside quiet waters. Restore our souls. And as we enter another day of learning, give us clear minds to understand the content. Give us focus to stay on task. And as we enter the weekend, give us well-deserved rest, whatever that looks like. Amen. Have an awesome Friday, HD.